the starting five of your Cleveland Cavaliers. Starting at small forward, 6 feet 7 inches, number 41, Cavaliers. At center, 6'11", number 31, Jared Allen. At guard, 6'1", number 10, Darius Garland. Starting at the other forward position, at 7 foot 0 inches, number 4, Evan Mobley. Starting at shooting guard, at 6 foot 3 inches, number 45, Donovan Mitchell.
Greetings and thanks for ending your Monday on 2K Sports with some NBA hoops. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce with us on the sidelines. And here's the upcoming schedule for the Cleveland Cavaliers. On Wednesday, they kick off a road trip in Miami where they'll take on the Heat. And then on Friday, they'll take on Kyrie Irving and the Dallas Mavericks.
And for that game against the 76ers, that's a game where you'd be surprised to see them lose. They'd have to have a really off night for them to get upset there.
So the opening lineup for the Mavericks. Luka and Kyrie are the talented backcourt. Klay Thompson is out there with Kevin Durant, and it's Lively in at the center. And for Cleveland, Garland runs point with Mitchell at the 2. Mobley and Allen, the combo out front. And it's Bowen in at the small forward position. Just a handful of games remaining in the regular season, Graham. I can't believe we're already here.
I can't either. And NBA, you should ask these guys. I mean, it just goes by so fast. But now, sights are set on a playoff spot. It's all right there for the teams who want it.
Doncic against Garland. Doncic outside. Thompson outside. Pass to Doncic. The 3. And he buries his first look.
You cannot give Luka any space out beyond the arc because he'll make you pay every time.
Doncic against Garland. Mobley, a screen on Doncic. The 3 is up. That one's good. Garland for 3.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Doncic. Pass to Lively. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
Not exactly how you want to dive into the game. Picks up his first foul right off the bat.
And it's Cleveland's ball, and the first season matchup for them against the Mavericks this year.
And with this matchup being East versus West, this is the first of only 2 meetings between these teams.
And, you know, there's always a bit of a filling out process in that first game between opponents. A lot different than when you've played a team you're familiar with.
Doncic with it. Consistent production from him, averaging around 27.5 points a game. Here's Durant. Good D by Mobley.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
Pass to Bowen. Now here's Mobley. He's covered closely. Garland with the ball. 5 on the clock. Allen a screen. There's the triple. And Darius Garland with the 3. Garland's got his 3rd basket of the night.
When Garland finds a 3-point shot, he takes it. Supremely really confident in his abilities.
Thinking back to one of the most fun runs in the NBA, Grant, those early 2000 Mavs teams.
Oh, I played against those teams, and they were incredible offensively. Of course, you had Steve Nash running the point, Dirk and Finley on the wings, and the pace they played with, they were well ahead of their time.
Lively grabs a miss.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Now here's Doncic. Pass to Durant, looking to win the run. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
So good at seeing the floor. Doncic able to set up his open teammates.
Garland against Doncic. Mobley, a screen on Doncic. Now Mobley. Mitchell with the ball. Allen a screen. From deep. Offensive board. Over to the left wing. Here's Bowen. Out to Garland. Here's the three. Knocks down the long J. Garland's got 11.
You got to be in awe of what he's doing this quarter, actually destroying the opponent.
Garland against Doncic. Durant, the pass to Lively. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing their last matchup with Orlando.
It was poor efficiency scoring the ball. They needed too many attempts to get their points.
Yeah, and I think they just seem to be a page behind, a step slower out there all game.
Oh, Durant with a steal. Here's Doncic. Mobley grabs the board.
Well, the defense got lucky there with him missing, but they don't want to chance that again.
Mitchell finds Mobley. Garland against Doncic. Mobley, a screen on Doncic. Garland, the pass to Mobley. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It goes on Kyrie Irving. And what you love about the Cavs, on most nights, they take really good shots, Grant.
They do, B.A. I mean, I love the way they work the ball into the painted area. And even their guards are constantly penetrating, getting into the paint, creating for themselves and their teammates.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. You know, Clark, when you think about the history of this Dallas franchise, one man stands out. That's Dirk.
Yeah, he's worthy of a statue for sure, B.A. He played all 21 seasons of his career with the Mavs. He was the first European MVP in league history. And then in 2011, he helped bring an NBA title to the Mavericks, beating the LeBron Wade-led Heat team.
That one's no good. Well, the last few years, defense has been the calling card for the Cavaliers.
Yeah, a lot of that has to do with their big men. Not only do they have the length and size, they've got tremendous agility and are able to switch on to the perimeter as well.
Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Here's Cleveland. They're on a 12-3 run. Mitchell up top, defended by Thompson. Lets it fly. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Doncic on the wing. Over Garland. Doncic with the bucket. Doncic has gotten his second bucket on the night.
Doncic always ready to let it fly once he catches it.
Pass to Bowen. Here's Mobley, guarded by Durant. Durant against Mobley. Outside Garland. Just 5 to shoot. Puts up a deep 3. And once again, off the mark by Cleveland. The Mavericks trailing. Doncic feeling it out a bit. Outside for Green. Outside Durant. And that comes off the assist by Green. Durant's got 6 points.
Just was a step beyond the half-court line. Durant a threat to let it fly. Great range.
And here's Mitchell. No points so far. For 3. Kevin Durant pulls it in.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Pass to Doncic. Wing shot on the way. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got 4 rebounds now. Bowen passes to Garland. Here's Bowen. And here's Garland. Outside Mitchell. Takes a 3. Knocks down the triple.
Yeah, this is why defenses must be right up on Mitchell or he'll burn you off the pass.
And Doncic has got the ball here for the Dallas Mavericks. 4-point game. Good on the baseline, Jay. He's got 7.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Garland against Doncic. Outside Garland. Down low. Here's Allen. Mavericks with a rebound. Lively's got 4 rebounds now. Up top, Thompson. Guarded by Garland. Outside Durant. Shoots. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good for Cleveland. They've gone 5 of 12 in this first quarter. Doncic against Mitchell. Allen with a screen on Doncic. From deep, Mitchell. And the Cavaliers, another 3.
Intelligent decision by Mitchell, using the pick and roll to break up the defense and get open.
Outside Durant. Launches it. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
Garland against Doncic. Mobley, a screen on Doncic. Outside Garland. Oh, the teardrop falls in. Now it's a 7-point Cleveland lead.
Boy, he's really been on a roll this quarter. Seems like everything he throws up is finding bottom.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
And Dallas calls time here.
Let's give it up for your Cavs powerhouse dance team.
So both teams changing it up here.
And they've landed in the top 10 for team scoring. They're making smart decisions on that end and presenting a challenge for most defenses.
And you brought up their ranking in second chance points. That's so important to this team. From a physical and mental standpoint, they want opponents to know it's going to be a long night. Washington outside. Pass to Doncic. And it falls for him. He's now 4 of 7 from the field.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
Well, Clark, when you talk about Doncic, he came into the league with a ton of experience under his belt.
Yeah, and I think people undervalue the experience of being a pro at the age of 16. It wasn't the NBA, but it's still professional basketball that he played in Europe. And that seasoning and that competition and that being refined in the fire allow Doncic to step into the NBA unfazed.
Now here's Dinwiddie. He had 9 points in his last time out. Doncic with it, picked up by Allen, and he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. One thing you can count on with this Mavericks team, they shoot threes.
All night long if you let them. I mean, near the top of the league for attempts beyond the arc. They do it every chance they can get.
That's good from Doncic.
Luka Doncic is a do-it-all player. I mean, he does everything for this team, including being a walking triple-double threat on a game-by-game basis.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. The Cavaliers leading. Outside Mitchell. Three-pointer. Lively grabs a miss.
You know, guys, you can tell he wants to contribute more, but his teammates have picked up the slack for him. That's what being on the team is all about.
Dinwiddie. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Some sick ball skills displayed right there. And he's not the guy you expect to pull that off.
Pass to LeVert. Here's Allen. And out of bounds. Dallas will have it. And let's take a look now at some numbers for Luka Doncic.
Over the past 5 games, his assist totals have been slipping. He and his teammates just don't seem to be clicking right now. Hopefully that's something he can correct tonight.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Mobley's checked in. Kevin Durant, he's checked in for Dallas. Hardy comes in for Luka Doncic. And so Dinwiddie will bring it up for the Mavs. Trailing by 2. Here's Hardy. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. That puts him in the lead.
Well, you can see the focus Washington has right there. The defense right on top of him. He doesn't let that bother that jump shot of his.
Garland against Dinwiddie. Back to Mobley. Pass to Garland. And out of bounds. Dallas will have it. And now let's check out the highest scoring teams in the league since the All-Star break. 5th, the Mavericks.
Since the All-Star break, this squad has been on fire on offense, looking like a well-oiled machine and taking and making high percentage shots.
And here's Dallas. It's been 8 unanswered for them. Wow, potent offense. It's been fun to watch.
Just aggressive and effective, taking it right to the defense.
Now here's Green. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. For 3, Hardy. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got 4 rebounds in the game. Dinwiddie against Garland to the middle. Puts it up from 12, and it's Mobley. That time on the assist by Garland. And the Cavaliers lead by 1.
Putting his height to great use there, feeling out the situation and then hitting from mid-range.
Durant finds Green. Here's Hardy. No one near him. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Mobley's got his 5th rebound in this one. And here's LeVert for 3. Benjamin. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there.
Boy, the guys on the bench loving every minute of that one.
Here's Hardy. Washington, a screen on Mitchell. Here's Hardy. It's good from the top of the key. The Cavaliers shooting about 47% during this first quarter. Now here's Mitchell. Not a lot of room. Pass to Garland. Fires from deep. Mavericks with the rebound.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Here's Hardy. Inside. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. It's going to be Evan Mobley for the Cavaliers. Hayward comes in for Darius Garland. And it's Strus in for Mitchell. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the first. Pass to Strus. Let's go with a three. Dinwiddie with the rebound.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
And here's LeVert for three. Connects from downtown. And the Cavaliers lead by one.
You know, I think this is big for LeVert's confidence because the more he connects from distance, I think the more dangerous he'll become as a shooter and offensive player.
What a performance for Darius Garland. He has been the story for Cleveland. He dropped 3 threes in that quarter. They haven't found an answer for him yet. More 2K action in just a moment. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Cleveland.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
You know, points off turnovers is something else they've excelled in. I expect the opponent at least to try to squeeze that orange a little better.
Caris LeVert is out there with Max Strus. Then it's Evan Mobley. Then there's Gordon Hayward. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Here's LeVert. And he lays it up and in. LeVert's got 5 now. Grant, you had a terrific mid-range game. It feels like more players are going back to that now.
Yeah, you know, it's interesting, B.A. The analytics say dunks and three-pointers. But that makes your offense almost just two-dimensional. In many cases, too predictable. You're seeing more and more players, particularly the elite ones, finding comfort in the mid-range.
Now here's Hayward. No points yet. Strus' shot is off. Outside, Green. Dinwiddie against LeVert. Pass to Hardy. Washington, a screen on Strus. For 3, Hardy. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Now here's Green. Three-pointer off the mark.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Durant against Strus. Lets it go from deep. Sinks the tray. Strus has gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
got to fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, Evan Mobley still is just scratching the surface, but already he is making his mark in the most important way. Coach Bickerstaff said he's a winner. Fourth quarters, big moments. He just finds a way to help finish ball games and to make the play. Evan just makes the right play to help us win, he said. Brian?
Well, no doubt. He's a star on the rise, Allie. Thanks for that. Mobley against Durant. Shot clock at 5. Mobley passes to Hayward. Takes the 3. Durant pulls it in. Durant's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Dinwiddie. Washington a screen on Strus for 3. Dinwiddie. Strus with a defensive effort. And Hayward has got the ball here for Cleveland, an all-star back in 2017. Gordon Hayward remains a quality player, Clark.
Yeah, you know, because of his versatility, I think it allows him to still be a high-level player, even now that he's not as ball dominant as he was in Utah. He still contributes and does so effectively.
The shot by LeVert, no good.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Here's Washington, and that comes off the assist by Durant. Washington's got his second basket of the night.
Hey, it's all about W's for Durant. I mean, he understands that feeding open teammates is how you make that happen.
Pass to Strus. Good on the bucket. Strus has got 5. And the chess match continues.
7 lead changes already, and we're still in the first half.
Now Green, guarded by Hayward. Back to Green. Here's Hardy. Lets the 3 fly. Gets the 3 to fall. 5 points in the game.
He's the last guy you want to leave alone on the perimeter.
And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played. Now LeVert. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against Orlando. Washington inside. That one's off. He's 2 for 3 in the game.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Dinwiddie against LeVert. With a step back. Mavericks with the rebound. Durant's got rebound number 7 tonight. Pass to Hardy. Right side Green. Washington with the ball. Puts it up from 17. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And as for P.J. Washington, lots of success early on and lots of room to grow.
To me, Grant, he's got all the skills. I mean, he's got a big body. He can play either the 4 or the 5 effectively. He can dominate you inside physically. Not a lot of guys can do that. And then he can back out and make the 3 too. It's a lethal combination.
That free throw, no good.
A dependable stretch for Washington is also somebody who continues to look to improve every year in the league.
Thompson, he's checked in for Dallas. Kyrie Irving comes in for Hardy. And he sinks the second. The Cavs trailing. Mitchell with the ball. He's got 6. Here's Bowen. Pass to Mobley. Shot clock at 6. Nice D from Durant. The Mavericks have gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Washington passes to Dinwiddie. Thompson outside. And here is Irving. Now here's Durant. The 3 is up. Oh, Durant, unathletic. absolute sniper.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
And the Cavaliers call time here.
Fans, your Cavaliers use this team.
Gafford, he's checked in for Washington.
And they've landed in the top 10 for team scoring. They're making smart decisions on that end and presenting a challenge for most defenses.
And to be number 2 in turnovers per game, it gives you a good sense of what a well-organized squad they are. They run a tight ship. And here are the Cavaliers now. 6-point game. From deep, Mitchell. Gafford grabs the miss. And Dallas with possession. They're on a 14-5 run. Dinwiddie against Mitchell. On the wing, Durant. Clock at 6. Can he keep it going? The Cavaliers pull it in.
Well, the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
Here's Bowen. He's covered by Dinwiddie. Pass to Mobley. Up and in on the layup. Mobley's got his second bucket on the night.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
And here's Dinwiddie. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. They lead by 4. After this game, they can look forward to Detroit, where they will match up against the Pistons. That game will conclude the 3-game road trip they're currently on. You know, when you think about Kyrie Irving's game, his ball handling is what still comes to mind first.
Yeah, you know, B.A., that and his killer instinct. Kyrie is one of the most creative players we've ever seen. A guy you can count on to come through in big moments.
Free throw good from Irving.
Okay, it's so amazing to see how much raw talent Kyrie Irving has. Just seems like that ball is part of it.
Darius Garland, he's checked in for Levert. Luka Doncic is checked in for the Mavericks. Both free throws good from Irving.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Garland feeling it out a bit. And Grant, you watch Darius Garland. It often looks like he's a step ahead out there.
He's got a great natural feel for the game, B.A. I mean, on the ball, he makes quick reads, and he'll create for himself and others. Off the ball, he always seems to be in the right spot and ready to fire.
2 shots.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for Dallas.
Well, hey, guys, I mean, can we talk about how unselfish they've been? Just racking up the assist numbers, moving it around with great precision.
You know, another thing they've done really well, I think, is get quality shots from behind the 3-point line and knock them down, too.
The first free throw is good.
Getting to the line more since his career has gone on. Garland, a deployable free throw shooter.
Wade, he's checked in for Evan Mobley. He's perfect from the line this time. Dallas has gone 3 of 6 from outside in the second quarter. Irving, the pass to Doncic. In the paint, Luka!
You got to appreciate Kyrie Irving's court awareness, outstanding, finding open teammates.
Cleveland has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Doncic against Garland. Takes it inside. And Gafford with the block. Durant finds Irving. From the high post. The rebound by Donovan Mitchell. Well, the Cavaliers shooting about 41%. Here's Garland. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Garland's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And right now, Garland is cooking. His teammates would be wise to keep feeding him.
Up top, Durant. Pulls up at the elbow. Again, Dallas.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
Now a timeout called by Cleveland. Look at the Western Conference standings as the playoffs approach. You look at Dallas, currently 8th in their conference. They're hoping to keep that playoff spot.
Well, right now for the Mavericks, they're just not where they thought they'd be as a ball club. Now, after the success they had last season, they were counting on having even a better year.
And you know what? Even though the season hasn't been a complete disaster, they're pretty dysfunctional as a team right now.
The Cavs trailing. And here's Mitchell. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against the Magic in Orlando.
He didn't make it all about himself. His passing was sharp, and he kept everyone involved. Another triple for him. His 4th of the night after that monster first quarter where he hit 3 of them.
Irving against Mitchell. And here's Doncic outside. The Cavaliers pull it in.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Pass to Wade. Now Garland. Back to Wade. Three-pointer. Doncic pulls down the board. Dallas has gone 7 of 15 from distance in this game. Durant with it. Back to Doncic. Fades and shoots. And the shot goes in. Doncic has got 14.
Well, I think this is exactly what the coaching staff wants from Doncic, guys. I mean, being aggressive and committed to scoring the ball, looking for his shot.
Thompson against Mitchell. Doesn't go for him. Ooh, Durant with some nice D. And so Durant will bring it up for the Mavs. It's a 5-point game. Throws it up high. Irving against Mitchell. Outside Durant. 6 on the shot clock. Doncic outside. A shot from the high post. Again, Doncic missing. Cleveland has gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. Pass to Mitchell. And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. And over and back. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for him.
And the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. That's not what you want, and I'm sure it's something he's well aware of.
Washington's checked in for the Mavericks. Now here's Doncic. He's got 14. From the high post, and the jumper falls for him. He's got 16.
Yeah, Luka's arsenal does cover the mid-range now. That inside the arc jumper is easy for him.
Now Mitchell, 6 points for him. Here's Garland. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Mitchell's got 3 assists tonight. The Mavericks leading. Doncic with it. Gafford with a screen on Garland. Doncic passes to Gafford.
Oh, man.
Oh!
Punch that was.
Bad intentions.
Boy, with the basketball IQ of a 15-year vet, Doncic makes plays that even veterans struggle with.
Garland, the pass to Wade. Pass to Bowen. Fires the three. Gets the three ball to go. Bowen's gotten himself on the board with a three there.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Irving against Mitchell. Doncic on the wing. Over Garland. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Unnecessary to go to the fadeaway there. It wasn't needed. Could have just kept it simple and taken the easy shot.
Back to Mitchell. A minute 22 left to play in the half. Pass to Garland. 5 to shoot. And the shot goes down. Garland's got 11 here in the quarter alone.
He's got to be exasperated right now, fellas. I mean, playing excellent ball, but they're still losing.
Outside Irving. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. That one on Mitchell.
You know, for Irving, he's made an effort, a conscious effort to get to the line more, and for good reason. I mean, he's a really good foul shooter.
Irving, 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Allen, he's checked in for Cleveland. Mobley comes in for Wade. Both free throws good from Irving. A minute 6 left in the second period. Cleveland has gone 3 for 7 from the perimeter during the second quarter. Mitchell, the pass to Bowen. Pass to Mobley. Shoots over Durant. And there are the Cavaliers with another bucket.
Well, he doesn't waste too many of those chances close to the basket.
Garland against Doncic. Good. And he's hit 8 of 14 now. A solid offensive performance.
Luka Magic has been on display tonight. He is in full control, piling up the points.
Allen, the pass to Garland. Allen with a screen on Doncic. Garland with the ball. Now Doncic defending. And here's the fast break. Here's Irving. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Now it's a 6-point Dallas lead.
Outstanding play by Doncic to come up with that steal. His impact, his fingerprints, as a matter of fact, on every part of this game.
Garland up top, guarded by Doncic. To the paint. Here's Mobley. Nice D from Durant. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
Fans, let's hear it for your arena entertainment.
Thank you for joining us. Getting right to the story, things are going well for the Dallas Mavericks.
Well, you see they're zipping the ball around, never letting the defense get set. Not only is it fun to watch, it's effective.
Next pass mentality.
Now taking a closer look at the first half, how about the performance from these two guys?
I mean, this is exactly what we were hoping for tonight. Seeing these two go toe-to-toe, we've got a fight on our hands.
It certainly has lived up to its billing. We'll see who blinks first. Hey, you, Shaq, you and I should do that too. Ready? Staring contest. Ready? 1, 2, 3. You blink. Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
One more time, fans.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. It's been a clinic out there by Darius Garland.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. So the Mavericks 5 right now. Luka and Kyrie are the talented backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with Thompson, and it's Lively in at the 5, roaming the paint.
What you love about Mitchell, he plays with energy, explosiveness, and courage.
Team foul. At the line for Cleveland, Donovan Mitchell. 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
You know, I've got 2 words to describe Donovan Mitchell. Dynamic scorer. You put this man in just about any situation, and he'll find a shot no matter what.
Both free throws good from Mitchell. And Doncic has got the ball here for the Mavericks. They lead by 4. Outside Durant. Releases. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Mobley's got 6 rebounds in the game. Bowen passes to Mitchell. Fires the 3. Lively grabs a miss. Lively's got 6 rebounds in the game. Dallas has gone 7 of 15 from distance in this game. Doncic against Garland. Oh, there's the alley. Here's Bowen. Allen outside. Pass to Garland. Allen with a screen on Irving. Stolen by Thompson. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Here's Doncic. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
At the line for the Mavericks, Luka Doncic, shooting 1.
One shot.
The Cavs trailing. And here's Garland. He's got 24. Mobley, a screen on Doncic. Garland, the pass to Mobley. And it's blocked. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, B.A.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
Shoots from 14. And once again, off the mark by Cleveland.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
Doncic passes to Durant. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got his 4th assist in this one. For Cleveland, they've gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Mobley, a screen on Doncic. Mobley up top. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Shot clock at 6. Outside Garland. To stop the run. And Mobley gets it to go. Mobley's got 9.
What a fantastic pass from Garland. This is why his guys really enjoy playing with him.
Down low. Durant inside. Allen defending. Durant, no good. Cleveland calls timeout. You know, one guy who's been getting it done is Luka Doncic.
Yeah, this guy is torching them. And so far, their defense hasn't responded.
As we head towards the playoffs, let's see where the Eastern Conference standings sit. You take a look at Cleveland. They're hoping to make some moves from the number 5 spot before the start of the playoffs.
Right now for Cleveland, they've stayed within arm's length of the conference leaders. That in itself is an accomplishment at this point in the season.
You know, I thought maybe they'd have it in them to actually join those leaders this season. But you're right, it's still nice work considering where they are.
The Cavs have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Fires for 3. And once again, off the mark by Cleveland.
Trying to get it going. Only 1 for 5 to start the second half.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, when you talk league expansion, Seattle and Las Vegas are mentioned, but Mexico City is another strong candidate. Commissioner Silver said, quote, "I feel our manifest destiny is to grow not just in the U.S., but outside as well. With the success that we've had in Canada, it makes sense that we could expand to the South as well." Brian?
That's a good idea. I like it. You know they love basketball. Allie, thank you. We got to see that one again. That block was all-out effort.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Now here's Doncic. 21 points in the game. Pass to Thompson. There's a screen. Outside Durant. 5 on the clock. Now here's Irving. The 3 ball. And that comes off the assist by Durant. Irving's got 9.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Garland against Doncic. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Second team foul.
And we see this night in and night out. Garland making things happen.
At the line for your Cavaliers, Darius Garland. 2 shots.
That's good from Garland. Lots of tough places to play in this league, Clark. Which team you think has the best home court advantage?
Well, I think a number of teams would fit into that category. The Nuggets, because of the geography and the toughness of the altitude there. But the Knicks, when they're good, there's a hard place to play. Portland, when the Blazers are rolling, is a heck of a home court advantage. Boston, with their history and the great teams they've had in the past and what they've had recently, those are some that come to mind for me.
Doncic against Garland. Outside Durant. Durant draws the double. Doncic outside. Pass to Durant. Back to Doncic. The deep three. The rebound by Donovan Mitchell.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Allen with a screen on Doncic. From about 19, Mitchell misses.
Misfires again, and the ball just refuses to cooperate with it. It's a tough day so far.
Now here's Doncic. He's covered closely. Durant draws the double. Outside Irving. The three from Thompson. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. Irving's got his 4th assist in this one.
Not too many players have ever had the feel for the three-point shot like Clay. He was born to shoot the deep ball.
Here's Garland. Deflected. Doncic against Garland. Doncic, no good. Cleveland has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 3rd. And he lobs it up top.
And you pay so much attention to Garland, and that allows teammates to get involved.
And Dallas with possession. They're on a 14-6 run. Doncic passes to Durant. KD out here flexing on people.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Cleveland calls timeout. Evan Mobley, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. And we take a look now at the season's most efficient scorers from around the league. The 4th spot held by Jared Allen.
He's been fantastic scoring the ball, shooting it at a high clip.
And it's Garland with the ball for the Cavaliers. They trail by 14. A chance to get a quick injury report. Now an update on Evan Mobley from Allie LaForce. What'd you find out, Allie?
Guys, I chatted briefly with the head athletic trainer for Cleveland, and the diagnosis is relatively mild. A bruised knee. Not great, but could be worse. And in this crucial time of the season, any injury can have a major impact on a team. We'll have to make some immediate adjustments, guys.
Okay, thanks for the update. Good to get that information. Now we know how things are coming along, Grant.
That's true. It's the uncertainty factor with injuries that can be so hard to handle.
And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling.
Doncic passes to Lively. And here's Thompson for 3. Outside for Irving. 4-3.
We talk so much about Mitchell's offense, but he can be a lockdown defender as well.
Here's Bowen, providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game. Thompson against Mitchell. Can't hit from in close.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
Doncic against Garland. Durant with a screen on Garland. Now Doncic. He's got 21. 4 on the clock. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And they're top 5 in preventing points. They have a number of guys who can defend multiple positions, and they work well together as a unit.
And you said they're second in the NBA in points off turnovers. That's all you need to know about this team. Not only do they cause mistakes, they capitalize on them.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. And the Cavaliers making a change here. LeVert's checked in. And Dallas also making a switch. Green's checked in for Klay Thompson. Doncic hits them both. Garland with the ball. 26 points for him. Pass to Mobley. With a 9-footer, and the shot goes. Mobley's got 11.
He's really carrying the load, but no man can do it all by himself.
Garland against Doncic. Over Garland. A good-looking shot from the wing. And the Mavericks lead by 16.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It goes on Kevin Durant.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
Throw good, Mobley.
And we've seen some good free throw shooting in the second half.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
No good on the second free throw. The Mavericks have gotten 7 of 14 attempts to fall in the half. Here's Doncic. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. Durant's got 3 assists tonight.
You can tell that Doncic is comfortable with his role. I mean, that role is to score and score often. He has no problems with that.
Allen with a screen on Doncic. Garland for 3. Lively grabs the miss. Lively's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Here's Doncic. It's not going to go for him. Nice D from Allen. Cleveland has got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Mitchell, the pass to Garland, and Garland gets doubled. It's LeVert on the wing. Mobley outside. Hey, expanding his range. Rebounded by Green. And it's Green with the ball for Dallas. A 17-point lead, their biggest. Durant finds Doncic. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Outside Mitchell. Back to Garland. Garland draws the double. Pass to Allen. Here's Mitchell. Outside Garland. LeVert outside. The 3. Sinks it from distance. LeVert's got 8.
And LeVert showing how confident he is in his jumper. He's got a nice soft release and is a very skilled guard.
When talking about Karis LeVert, he's someone that does whatever is asked of him, Grant.
You know what, B.A.? You're right. Whether he's starting or coming off the bench, he's ready to contribute and help his team any way he can.
Boy, exhibiting toughness right there and persistence. Allen might have been fouled on that inside basket.
Doncic against Garland. Doncic passes to Lively. Now Irving. Outside Durant. They double team Durant. From deep, here's Doncic. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done.
You know, after connecting on 1 3-pointer in the first half, he hasn't netted another one since.
Outside Garland. From deep, Mitchell. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. 11 points in the game.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Garland against Doncic. Durant has the open look. It's good from about 19 feet. Durant's got 7 points here in the quarter.
Well, Durant looks close to automatic. I mean, he does not second guess or hesitate at all his shot selection.
LeVert outside. A minute 39 left in the third quarter. Mitchell against Irving. From downtown. Wow, Mitchell hits a tough 3 over the defender.
He's hit a pair of threes each half, making a significant impact.
And it's slammed in by Durant.
What doesn't Kevin Durant do? He's showing us everything here.
And if they're going to make a move, this is a good time to start.
And there's still plenty of time, but they definitely don't want to let this game get too far out of hand.
Pass to Mobley. And 1:01 left in the third. Outside Mitchell. There's the 3. Again, the miss by Mitchell.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Here's Mobley. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Mobley's got 14 points.
They just aren't attacking from the perimeter like they did in that first half, and I think that's part of the problem right now.
They double team Durant. Back to Doncic. Pass to Lively. 20 seconds left in the third. Mitchell against Irving. Here's Doncic. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Doncic has got 11 here in the quarter alone.
Luka is a massive guard. He can do damage inside just as easily as outside.
Right side Garland. From outside the arc. No luck on that one. Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story for the Mavericks. A tremendous offensive output. He's got 29 tonight. We'll be right back with you shortly. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your two guards share the wealth.
Yeah, platinum level dime dropping there, fellas. Accurate and on time.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. They've got Dean Wade. Karis LeVert is out there with Mitchell. And it's Bowen in at the 3. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs. Washington up top. Puts one up from 19. Nice jump shot.
Boy, with good mechanics and a nice high release point, Washington has a pretty advanced mid-range game.
Outside Mitchell. LeVert outside. Beyond the arc. Washington grabs the miss.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me
they've gone after this win a little bit more.
And Doncic hammers it home.
Luka with so many physical gifts, taking flight right there.
And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Pass to Wade. LeVert goes against Irving. And stolen by Irving. And here's Thompson for three. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. Irving's got assist number 7 tonight. Mitchell against Thompson. Here's Bowen. Can they get it? It's rebounded by Dallas. Durant's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Pass to Doncic. Washington outside. The three from Thompson. The shot comes out.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Oh, denied by Durant.
For all the scoring, KD's 7.5-foot reach can sometimes get overlooked. He said, let me remind you with that rejection.
Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Dallas.
Phenomenal work on the defensive end so far. That stands out the most. They've made it their mission to block shots and make things hard for the opposition.
They're also finding a lot of points tonight off transition play, running the floor and using the fast break to beat the defense.
And here's LeVert for three. He drops it from range.
Guys, that's a cold-blooded answer from deep. LeVert takes smart shots and knows his range.
Mitchell against Doncic. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. LeVert outside. Pass to Mitchell. To the middle. Wade, that's good.
And that's easy pickings right there. Leave someone that wide open, and Mitchell's not going to miss them.
Timeout called. The Mavericks.
And something fans don't always get to see, some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
Different look for Dallas. Gafford comes in for Durant, and it's Dinwiddie in for Doncic.
And once again, give it up for your Cavs Crew Punch Squad.
Here's Washington. Pass to Gafford. Now here's Irving. He's checked by LeVert. Washington, a screen on LeVert. Irving against LeVert. It's stolen. And he's going for the oop here. Stolen by Gafford. And here's Washington. Yes, and a nice assist from Dinwiddie. And the Mavericks lead by 19.
Boy, off the turnover that time, Washington doing a good job scoring because he hustled down the court.
Irving against LeVert. Pass to Wade from behind the arc. The shot that time not on target.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
And he comes up with a bucket. Thompson's got 11 in the second half.
This is what Thompson does. He makes buckets, and it elevates the whole offense.
Mitchell, the pass to Wade. LeVert goes against Irving. Now here's LeVert. Defense right on him. Over Irving. The shot by LeVert, no good. For Dallas, they've gotten 6 of 8 shots to fall during this fourth. Washington outside. Pass to Thompson. And in terms of the league as a whole, there have been some of the highest scoring seasons in history the last few years, Grant.
Well, BA, it's all about pace. And across the board, teams are playing much, much faster. Faster than ever. It also seems like defense might be turning into a lost art. So I don't know if it's all for the best.
Benjamin. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
Boy, Karis LeVert has done a nice job elevating his playmaking ability, which helps him and his team.
Outside Irving. And here's Thompson for 3. That doesn't go either for Thompson. For Cleveland, they've gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the fourth quarter. Back to LeVert. Outside Mitchell. Crafty move. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Going beyond mere stats, Mitchell breathes life into this offense. His energy lifts everyone around him.
Donovan Mitchell, 2 shots.
That free throw is good from Mitchell.
You know, if they want to come away with the dub, I think they just need to keep knocking down these free throws.
Both teams will make substitutions. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
He couldn't get to the line once in the first half. Coach must have really talked to him at the break.
Outside Durant. Durant draws the double. Pass to Lively. Green, the pass to Thompson. Just 5 on the clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. From deep, here's Doncic. The Cavaliers pull it in. Allen's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Garland with the ball. Back to LeVert. Now Mobley. Pass to Garland. Fires away from way outside. Lively grabs the miss. Lively's
really slowed down a bit here in the second half. He hasn't converted a 3 yet after the tremendous first half he had.
Oh, and Mobley with the block. And out of bounds. Dallas will have it. The Mavericks making a switch here. Irving's checked in.
Kyrie Irving.
Dallas has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. From deep, here's Doncic. Mitchell grabs a miss. Mitchell's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Garland. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Mitchell's got assist number 7 tonight.
Inside, Garland outplays his size, using speed and agility to get it done.
Doncic against Garland. They still need this. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That one's on Darius Garland.
At the line for the Mavericks, Luka Doncic. taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Doncic.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
Thompson, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Second free throw, no good. Well, the perfect frame for a modern defensive big man. Jared Allen at 6'9" with a 7'5" wingspan.
Yeah, and he's able to move laterally and contest vertically. Not a lot of flash to his game, more than effective, though, and he is a linchpin for them inside.
Nice D from Thompson. The Mavericks have gotten 6 of their 13 shots to go. Doncic against Garland. They set a pick. Doncic passes to Lively. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. And the Mavericks lead by 19.
Doncic, so multifaceted, a stat sheet stuffer supreme. He does everything, including dropping dimes.
Mobley, a screen on Thompson. Thompson against Mitchell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Nails it from 3. Mitchell's got 12 points here in the second half.
Mitchell has everything, including that three-point shot.
Doncic outside. Pass to Durant. And there's the lob. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Durant.
I'm not sure what happened there. You just can't give away possessions in this league.
The Cavaliers have gotten 5 of 12 shot attempts to go so far in the fourth quarter. Here's Bowen. Now Mobley. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavs will retain possession. Six to shoot. Here's Garland. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Second team.
Yeah, great job challenging the defense by Garland. He gets positioning inside, and all they can do is foul.
At the line for your Cavaliers, Darius Garland. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Garland hits them both. And here's Doncic. To the inside. Durant with the bucket. Durant's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
Even with the defender draped all over him, Durant locked in and laser focused to get that one to go down.
Mobley, a screen on Doncic. Here's Garland. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Garland's got 6 points in the quarter.
Rising to the challenge. He's given them everything he's got.
Doncic against Garland. Outside for Irving. Five to shoot. Here he goes. And he goes in for the dunk.
I tell you what, I could watch this move and this movie all night long. Irving doing a nice job getting his team quality shots.
Mobley, a screen on Thompson. Pass to Mobley. Garland with the ball, guarded by Doncic. Here's Bowen. Mobley on a screen. And there are the Cavaliers with another bucket. And Dallas calls time here.
Mavericks timeout call.
Started.
Free t-shirts are on their way. Get on your feet and get loud.
In with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Jason Kidd had some words for his team over the break. He loves what the D has been able to accomplish, saying to his team, every turnover is a big success for us. Keep forcing those errors. Don't let them feel comfortable out there. So expect them to keep trying to be disruptive.
Thank you for that, Allie. Dallas has gone 2 of 6 so far in the fourth. Pass to Doncic. Over Garland. And there's Doncic. That's good. On the assist by Irving. Doncic has got 34 points. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. From the arc. And the Cavaliers, another three.
We've become accustomed to these kind of moves from Mitchell. He's got that ball on a string.
The Mavericks shooting has been good. 54% on this one. Here's Doncic. Bowen with a rebound. For Cleveland, they've gotten 8 of 16 attempted shots to go here in the fourth. Outside Garland.
2 minutes.
.152 left in the final quarter. Wide open, but he couldn't capitalize. The Mavericks shooting around 53% in the fourth. It's stolen by Garland. And he lobs it up to the rim. And Mobley throws it down.
Oh, great teamwork right there.
Hey, you got to love the finish. Bringing it down with some attitude.
I'll tell you what, I think the pass was even better. I mean, that was room service delivery at its finest.
Garland against Doncic. Over Garland. Off target from the wing. Cleveland has gone 3 of 6 from downtown so far in the fourth. Pass to Mobley. No good there. That would have cut it to single digits.
and they just didn't have enough to overcome this deficit. Chalk up this game as a fantastic victory for the Mavericks.
I'd say the rim protection really turned things around in their favor.
Yeah, their defensive rotations have been superb. They've been trying to challenge every shot. I love their effort.
And give them credit for what'll be their 38th win of the year.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
When it is just a two-game season series, the team winning game one has that slight mental edge going into the second meeting, knowing they've already solved their opponent one time and only have to do it one more time.
And we get spoiled sometimes, but we should take a second to appreciate what a sensational performance this has been for Kevin Durant.
He didn't miss out on much of the action tonight. He was magnetized to the ball and did everything he could to contribute for his team on both ends of the floor.
Mobley. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. It goes on Kevin Durant.
At the line for your Cavaliers, Evan Mobley. 2 shots.
We throw good, Mobley. Both good from the line that time. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Just let the clock run out.
Hey, it's time to celebrate.
Gafford with a screen on Garland. Down low. Washington outside. 6 on the shot clock. Dinwiddie passes to Green. That three's off the mark. And so it's the Mavericks taking care of business in this one. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Kyrie, the offense was clicking tonight. Can you talk about the impact of ball movement on your success?
It's very important. When we trust each other like that on both ends of the floor, especially offensively, it makes it easier for all of us to be aggressive, and I think that we did a great job of that tonight. And we just got to keep it going. Fans deserve us to move up in these standings, man. We got some work to do. We got some work to do.
This team is as deep as it gets. They're all willing to put the work in, guys.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching the NBA, brought to you by 2K Sports. As we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Kevin Durant.